The showdown that shook Washington. It started like any other press conference. Cameras flashing, journalists raising hands in a frenzy for a piece of the spotlight. But Karoline Leavitt, poised and confident at the podium, knew something was different today. The air was thick with tension, the buzz of anticipation lingering under every question. But nothing could prepare her for the storm that was about to hit. As Leavitt answered questions with practiced ease, navigating tax cuts and education reform with the precision of a seasoned pro, a familiar voice pierced the room. A liberal reporter, always looking to push the boundaries. Do you think the administration's policies are designed to suppress certain communities? Leavitt paused, her face remaining neutral. She had answered this question countless times before, but the reporter wasn't backing down. Are you avoiding the question, Ms. Leavitt? Is it a simple yes or no? The room went silent. Everyone knew this wasn't about policy anymore. It was about power. Karoline wasn't here to entertain theatrics. With a calm but unwavering voice, Leavitt responded, I'm not avoiding anything. If you have a relevant question, I'll answer it. But the reporter wasn't satisfied. She leaned in, pressing harder. The room shifted as cameras zoomed in on Leavitt, waiting for the clash to escalate. The tension was palpable. For a moment, it seemed like the showdown would end there. But then the reporter asked the question that would change everything. Why is it so hard for you to give a straight answer? Isn't that what a free press is for? Leavitt's eyes narrowed slightly, a flicker of irritation passing through her composure. She exhaled, adjusting her posture. Transparency? That's exactly what this administration stands for. But what you're doing is not about transparency. It's about creating drama. The reporter's smirk faltered. For a brief second, the room seemed to realize what was happening. This wasn't just a press briefing, it was a performance. One that would go viral no matter who won. Leavitt locked eyes with security, signaling that it was time to take control. The room held its breath. Everyone knew this wasn't just about questions anymore. This was becoming a spectacle. And Karoline wasn't going to let herself be manipulated into it. This is not about free speech, she said, her voice cutting through the tension. You're not here for answers. You're here for a headline. The reporter leaned forward, her voice sharp. So, you're silencing the press? Leavitt's gaze never wavered. I'm not silencing anyone, but if you refuse to ask real questions, I will end this. The silence that followed was deafening. The room held its breath as Karoline's hand subtly gestured to security. The reporter's eyes flashed with defiance, but she was out of options. In a stunning moment, she stood, muttering, "This is a disgrace," before walking out of the room, leaving a stunned silence behind her. But the storm was just beginning. The viral aftermath. Battle for the narrative. Within minutes, the internet exploded. Headlines screamed, "Leavitt silences reporter in stunning show of power," and "Press freedom under attack. Leavitt removes reporter for asking tough questions." Karoline knew this was coming. The footage had already spread like wildfire, and the spin was in full motion. The reporter went on every major network, painting herself as a victim of government suppression. But Karoline didn't flinch. She could already hear the commentary. Was she right to remove the reporter? The question wasn't whether she was right or wrong. It was about control. And Karoline knew how to take control of the narrative. The power play in the face of backlash, Karoline did the unexpected. Instead of hiding from the fallout, she released the raw, unedited footage of the exchange. The truth was there for everyone to see. Every word, every movement, every moment of tension. Within hours, the clip went viral again, but this time with context. The public could decide for themselves. As Karoline sat in her office, the storm raged on outside. She knew the media would twist and spin, but the facts were out. And in a world of sensationalism, sometimes the truth was the most powerful weapon of all. Closing thought. In today's media world, facts don't always win. Narratives do. Karoline Leavitt's decision to remove a reporter from a press conference wasn't just about one exchange. It was about the larger battle for control over the truth. In the end, who owns the story? The one who tells it, or the one who controls the narrative? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons for more incredible stories like this.